Hello. I watched some Lex Friedman clips. I'm disappointed in Lex because I applied and never heard back from him. Just like when I applied to work for the President of the United States, I got ignored. And so the thing that they started talking about was the importance of engineering and righteous engineers. And the most important problem is trying to connect good information with what people want. Sounds like Google search, right? So at one point, Lex says some words ring wrong. And when he said that, I was reminded of the story about Pavlov's dog. There's a sound, and it causes the dog to salivate, and so that's mind control. And what happens in us as creatures is we have experiences which then cause us to have automatic responses, uncontrolled automatic responses based on our experience when we encounter information through our ears, our eyes, our nose, our mouth. We experience through our senses information, and we have automatic responses based on our past experience. And you can control the information being received so that you can train the creature so that it will respond in a predictable way, and that is mind control. And so we can actually do that with our own body. The stories in history are influencing minds. So we train minds with history class, and we focus on history, and we are trained to think that these stories in history are good and true and beautiful, right? We are trained to treat those as important. We naturally have these mirror neurons such that we have empathy for the pain and suffering of others throughout history, and by that, when we receive information in the present, we have natural reactions, just like Pavlov's dog. And then there are the stories in media influencing the minds. And so there are stories about history, which people claim are true and they actually happened. And the thing is all models are wrong. Every story is like a model. It's like every word we encounter and combination of words is just a model or a map, and they are wrong. All models are wrong, but some are useful. But with these words, we are able to have experiences, and we get trained, and so that we will have these predictable responses we basically are being influenced by the people who have decided that we should learn this story about history, or we should put these stories on the radio, or we should put this content on the radio, or this content on the television. So we have these stories that are influencing minds. And then there are different opinions about atrocities that are happening in the past and the present. One person will think that the atrocity in the past was worse than the atrocity that's happening at present. And that response has been trained into those people. We've been conditioned. We've been conditioned to have an opinion about which atrocity is worse than the other. And we need righteous engineers. And our species can have healthy conversations. And my hope, I have access to a design for providing clean water and energy to everyone on Earth. And that seems like important information that some people would be interested in. And so it would be nice if the idea could be connected with those who have goals which could benefit from the idea. It would be nice if that happened. And that's an engineering problem. that we can solve. And that's why I get interested in ideas like Elon Musk wanting to own Twitter, or Ye wanting to own Parler. And I think about volunteering to work with those people on those social media platforms. I would at least be interested in going in for an interview. But then you still end up with the problem. It's like a sense-making problem. Why would they want to talk to me about their platform? And especially, like, I'm concerned with influence and allowing the signal to be connected with, a person's goals, so that there can be more productivity and efficiency. And there may not be a financial benefit to a platform that is able to help everyone do sense making. Maybe. And maybe there will be. But I know that the problem can be solved. Technically. There's a problem that has never been solved that can be solved. And I think these healthy conversations are important, and live streaming them can be good, because it would be nice to learn who we can trust. So in the future, I might, try to be like a representative or candidate for some, to be of service to some community. And those people can look back on past recordings and past live streams and decide how trustworthy I am based on who I was and who I became over time. And so these healthy conversations are important. And these social media platforms where we try to get better at sense making, those are important as well. And we can be aware of the mind control that is happening automatically and subconsciously within our brain, and has always happened for every human who's ever existed. And maybe have a little bit more empathy for other people who see the world from a perspective based on their past experiences, and then those perspectives have been shaped by people with influence who have decided what you should be giving your attention to, whether it's in the public education system or the national public radio, or the media outlets that are being funded by secret societies and secret organizations within government. So I hope y'all are well. Hope y'all are doing well. I want what's best for y'all. I want what's best for us.